Walmart spent in 2008 $8.1 billion on supplies from women-owned businesses alone.
Hence, imagine the immensity of the total amount of spend that Walmart has alone to pay for suppliers.
Now imagine the globe as a whole and how much money each company has to spend on suppliers. We suggest you multiply this number by itself.
So what is it that we're going to talk about exactly?
Procurement as a part of the value chain.
The word itself is a mouthful. The question here is, what is procurement?
Well, I believe it is the act of purchasing merchandise at a reasonable prices, better quality, and at the correct time and location.
It all starts when management of a certain department, such as marketing and sales, requires a certain type of material with detailed specifications from the procurement department. For instance, if we take the operations department of Boeing 747, it dictates its manufacturing specifications in terms of its elite engine to the procurement department. Thus, the latter has to find suppliers which meet these specifications at reasonable price. In this case, it is the Rolls-Royce.
Here, the procurement department's strength is highlighted. Since every company's major goal is to generate a maximum amount of profit, the procurement department should work on minimizing raw material costs, keeping the quality of goods maximized.
There are different ways in which a company can achieve maximum value while minimizing cost of raw material. Can you, Ammar, elaborate more on the idea, please?
It can trim its number of suppliers into a minimum. This is called standardization. And then it can order large quantities per order, which minimizes selling costs of suppliers.
The trimming of suppliers weakens their bargaining power and allows them to offer lower bids in order to win over the company.
An important point should be mentioned here. Procurement should manage good supplier relationship in order to get the highest quality possible. It is the type of quality in which the customer thinks he is receiving greater value for the money he spent.
Many drawbacks can come from poor supplier relationship. For example, if Apple does not have good relationships with Foxconn being its major supplier in China, then perhaps input would not be of elite quality, increasing Apple's cost of quality, or shipment of goods may be delayed.
Now let's say shipment of material was delayed. This in turn will alter the operations department's work, since they would not have the necessary material to work with. As we can see, many major problems may arise from weaker supplier relationships.
What if costs increase? How does it affect other departments? How can we avoid such surprising increases in costs?
The answer is simple. If costs increase, then other departments like marketing and sales would have a lower spending budget to work with. Therefore, the company should have a contract with its suppliers. In the first part, we stressed a great deal on the importance of adding value in terms of maintaining cost-saving relationships with suppliers. However, purchasing departments are continuously asked to achieve more ambitious saving targets.
Then the procurement department would have no more time to add strategic value.
Therefore, the need for information system was brought to light where Oracle's PeopleSoft supplier relationship management was our best candidate.
Well, there is a significant number of information systems out there that help companies manage their supplier relationships in terms of automated sourcing systems. However, Oracle's software package reached elite positions in terms of facilitating the work of the procurement department with its user-friendly software program.
Oracle's solution is an integrated package or procurement application that dramatically cut all supply management costs, which is what the company as a whole aims to achieve.
We will stress our point with an example. Purchasing for the city of Los Angeles was distributed across 40 agencies that generated more than 2,000 separate contracts.
With PeopleSoft CRM, they achieved 50% reduction in contracts, 9.5% average savings, 130% return on investment, 39 million in initial savings.
This is all due to the software's ability to differentiate between supplier offers, helping them choose which one is more beneficial.
It spots violations of contracts by suppliers, quality performance, and changes in different supplier prices.
It does that through a unified automated online system where it is easier for companies to spot cost-saving opportunities in terms of negotiating prices and currency changes. It tells the company how much it should pay for its next purchases.
The software does most of the manual work of demanding and receiving supplies automatically, freeing employees to practice more important jobs.
It provides provides optimal solutions for order quantities. I mean, what more can one ask for? As you can see, it's sort of the procurement department's painkiller.
Moving to procurement business process as a whole, it is made up of numerous sub-processes. They can be classified into two categories, first of which being sourcing, which consists of all the activities that take place before assigning a contract and committing to one supplier. Such activities include need assessment, market analysis, and supplier relation analysis.
The second category is operational procurement, and it consists of all the steps that must be completed to make sure the goods are ordered and delivered in accordance to the contractual agreement. Such processes include receipts and payments and quality management.
We're going to focus on Oracle's vendor relationship analysis process, since maintaining vendor information is the base of organizing procurement information.
In managing vendor relationship analysis, the procurement data entry employee should start by seeing if the vendor is a new one or not. If the vendor is new, entering the vendor primary information is a must. It consists of entering the name, address, or location.
Now, if the vendor is not new, the employee must check if additional information is required, such as payment options resulting from lower bids, delivery deadlines, and procurement options.
Then the added information must be saved. If no errors occur, such as having invalid information, and the vendor data is approved, then the voucher or receipt may be entered to the system.
That way, the procurement department can keep track of all the suppliers it's dealing with together, with the necessary information it agreed on.